This is Nexus for TMPG, and I don't know what the hell I just watched. It was supposed to be Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, but holy crap, that movie just goes out way in left field, let me tell you. So we just came out of the theater, we just watched the movie, and it is a strange movie. Now, first off, the reason why, and you can kind of tell this right away, the directors are the guys who did Crank and Crank 2. And if you saw those movies, you know how out there those movies are. And I love those movies, by the way, I should tell you. I did think they were quite funny, especially the first one. The second one was a little strange. But, I still like them a lot. And this one, you can definitely see the style in there. But I don't know if it fit the Ghost Rider profile. And, they did have a lot of things out there. The sound, oh my gosh, the sound at times was amazing. You hear that motorcycle coming in, it's like, brr, 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 brr. You hear like the engine rumbling there, and it sounded beautiful. We saw it in 3D AVX, so it was phenomenal. It looked really nice as well with the visuals, the Ghost Rider and the animation that they put in there. And he looked more charred, you see him look more blackened, like his skull was on fire as opposed to the first one where it looked like the flame was kind of circling around the skull. This was actually, he was on fire, he was on fire. You could see the ash and everything on him. So they had a nice visual style. But I don't know what was going on in most of that movie. The story was fairly, you could follow it, but I just didn't fit the mold. So, I'll kind of give you guys a little synopsis of it. Basically, you have Johnny Blaze from the first movie. He's gone into hiding because of the Ghost Rider, and they've kind of created where he's they're showing more that he's a separate entity, like the Ghost Rider is completely separate from Johnny Blaze, and so he's trying to fight this entity and trying to fight it off. But he's fairly successful, but he has to go into hiding because he's getting scared. The thing is getting stronger. Meantime, there's a boy who, I won't say how or what, but he is involved with the devil, as you'd kind of imagine. And, the devil's kind of in pursuit of him. So Ghost Rider ends up being contacted by someone named Moreau, who is trying to get Ghost Rider to go and get this boy and bring him to a temple so he can be protected away from the devil until this big monumental event passes. That's the basic synopsis of the story, and then of course you have the struggles and all the subplots. And oh wait, no, there is no subplots. Okay, this is a very straightforward movie. Okay, it's not bad. It's definitely not something to see in theaters. Aside from the sound, and even then, your surround sound could be perfectly fine with it. There's no real reason to go into theaters. I hate to say it, I'm a big Ghost Rider fan. I'm a big comic book collector, so I do have a lot of Ghost Rider comic books. At least I used to be a comic book collector, so I do have a fairly large collection. And so I'm familiar with Ghost Rider, but it just didn't fit the mold for me. And it really, as a Marvel person, as a comic book person, this doesn't really fit it for me. As a movie, it wasn't too bad. Maybe worth watching barely. Barely, if you have nothing else to watch. If you have other things to watch, keep on going, okay? The first one I personally did find the first one better. So, you know what? It's entirely your call. If you're a big Ghost Rider fan and you really want to see it, go see it. If not, there's no need. If you're not into the character, do not see this movie. If you're into the character, it's worth a watch. Do not head to the theaters. Wait for it to come out on demand or, DVD, Blu-ray, rent it. I'm not even saying it's going to be a purchase. It is a really strange movie, and I'm not entirely pleased with it. So at the end of the day, that's what I think. You have my thoughts. Make your own decision, but I really don't think you need to really rush out and see this in any way, okay? So this is Nexus for TMPG. Take care and have a good one.